As you can tell, I haven't received anything so far, but it's okay. Listen, I just wanted to share this with y'all because I really think this is something that's very disturbing. Um, the most disturbing thing about it is that it's not just about the abortions, but how they are now trying to extend it to the point where it's ready for birth. And I had to break it to you guys, but this is not the greatest thing that these people are doing. It's not. It is definitely the worst thing, and it's demonic. And of course, I'm gonna be playing this video, and there's multiple videos that covers all this. I think there's more to this though, but this is just the gist of it. It's not. It's just. I just don't even know what to call it anymore. It's so bad. It's so evil. So.
A major change in abortion law in Massachusetts takes effect today. Governor Healey signed a bill expanding access to abortion care after 24 weeks of pregnancy.
Supporters said it gives patients and doctors more options in difficult medical situations, but opponents say the law goes too far. NBC 10's Brittany Cadet joins us live from Newton with what's changing and, Brittany, what it could mean for patients.
Yeah, Glenn, good afternoon. Massachusetts is now among a handful of other states that allow abortion later in pregnancy, and that's, of course, with the approval of a doctor. Now, supporters say this change is helpful for those patients going out of state for care. However, opponents say this expansion for abortion access is too far.
Why today 1 in 3 women sadly live in states with no access to abortion care.
Governor Maura Healey making it official Monday, signing the Prioritizing Patient Access to Care Act into law. Under the previous law, abortions after 24 weeks were only allowed under certain circumstances, including serious risks to the patient or certain fetal diagnosis. The new law removes those restrictions, allowing physicians to use their professional judgment when determining whether care can be provided.
Until now, those conversations have at times been on a clock, one that was arbitrary and not grounded in science. Now, families can have the time and privacy that they deserve to make the decisions about their own bodies and their own pregnancies that everyone should fundamentally have the right to make.
Supporters say the change will ensure patients can access care in Massachusetts instead of being forced to travel out of state. But critics argue the new law goes too far. The Massachusetts Family Institute releasing a statement saying, in part, the governor's signing of this bill into law is a radical expansion of abortion that puts mothers at risk. And the law immediately went into effect after the governor signed that bill. Supporters say that this change will help those mothers experiencing complex pregnancies, and opponents say they will continue to push for more change. For now, we're live here in New.
Yeah, so this is the thing, okay? So you have mothers that are going to basically, since it's extended, there's gonna be a lot more abortions. Let's just put it out there. They are going to have, we already have this in the open, but there's going to be circumstances where it's going to happen behind closed doors where the mother or apparently the person who is pregnant, because obviously why would he want to do this, right? So basically they're gonna have it where they're gonna abort the baby as soon as there's like a date or something that you're like close by of giving birth, that they can actually abort the baby. And it's unfair to the child. Obviously, as soon as the baby is born, that's it. But no, you could go way before that, and it's not as complicated I try to make it sound. It is so simple. These people are so evil. They're trying to make it seem like, oh, well, the doctors can, predetermine predetermined of how the baby's is, the mother's gonna be, if she's gonna be healthy to actually give the birth, and they're gonna decide if it's necessary to abort the baby, which is so crazy. I cannot stand this. This is like so disgusting. You just don't see this, and apparently we're seeing it now. So yeah, so I just wanted to share you more of this, so hopefully I could get more. So yeah, she has defended this before. I mean, governor, right? She announces protections for abortion, so I'm not sure if we could see this, but it is a good way to try it, so we'll see.
Taking steps she says will protect access to the abortion pill in Massachusetts. WBZ's Jordan Jagalinzer's live in Boston. And Jordan, the governor says mifepristone will remain legal here.
That's right, Lisa, and there was a great turnout today here on the steps of the State House as Governor Healey announced her plans to keep the drug readily available in the state. That includes having thousands of doses readily available for people in the event that the drug is banned.
It could ban mifepristone nationwide, even in states like Massachusetts where abortion is legal.
The Healey-Driscoll administration announcing that with the help of the University of Massachusetts Amherst, 15,000 doses of mifepristone have been purchased and will be administered throughout the state.
That's sufficient to ensure coverage for well over a year.
We were able to mobilize within 24 hours. This is unheard of.
This after a Texas federal judge blocked the FDA's approval of mifepristone last week.
We were going to make sure that we had enough mifepristone here in the state to cover women for as long as they need it.
The doses are expected to arrive by the end of the week. The governor also signed an executive order that she says will protect medication abortion, including mifepristone, under state law.
Providers, including pharmacists, can continue to stock and dispense mifepristone and will continue to protect providers and patients from consequences for accessing this essential care.
Her administration dedicating $1 million to support providers within the State Department of Public Health and paying for the doses.
Mifepristone is and will remain safe, legal, and available.
The Texas ruling was paused for 7 days to allow the federal government to appeal, which the Biden administration did on Friday. A Washington judge also issued a preliminary injunction contradicting the ruling. The decision will now ultimately move to the Supreme Court.
Patients can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that this medication, which so many will rely on, will, for the immediate future, remain accessible.
Massachusetts Attorney General Andrea Campbell telling WBZ leaders in the state will continue to fight to keep mifepristone available, not just in the short term.
How long do you believe you can actually extend access to mifepristone?
As far as we're concerned, as long as possible.
Wow.
The governor also saying here today that other healthcare providers have also stepped up to purchase excess amounts of the drug in the event that they need it. Coming up at 6, what doctors say they would need to do if the drug is no longer on the market to treat their patients. Live in Boston, Jordan Jagalinzer,
So yeah, so I guess there was abortion pills that they obviously wanted to protect, but I mean, this was bound to happen. Regardless of what we thought or what we think, she, Governor Healey, I don't know. You decide what her name is because I can't pronounce it either. So, but she basically, wants abortions. Okay, sorry, my whole thing just glitched out. I don't even know what happened, but anyways. So yeah, she already did protect abortion like since 2023. So now we know that, and now we got this new thing here. So I don't know. And do you really want me to show you? I hope I can show you this, guys, because this is something that's very important. And obviously I'll let you read. But look, sorry, man. Okay, yeah, so hold on. So So yeah, so as you can tell, this is a baby. This is an actual baby that they're going to abort. So yeah, so this is what a 34-week-old baby looks like outside of the womb. In Massachusetts, you can now abort an unborn baby at this age. The only difference is the child's location. So yeah, so I don't know. I would go into the to the comment section, but nothing is guaranteed. I just want to make sure that we're safe here, right? But so yeah, obviously this baby is not safe. This baby is not safe at all. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna see what this guy has to say. I didn't listen to all of it, even though it says right here. I was away from my laptop. Okay, guys. So let's see what he has to say.
You can now legally abort a full-term baby in Massachusetts. Oh, it's a brave new world. Look at these demons. Laughing and clapping and praising the governor for signing this into law. All 4 of my children were born at 36 weeks and 2 days. I'll show you an image of what a 34-week pregnancy looks like. This is a child that's been delivered alive. When you go full-term, if you want to end a pregnancy, you know what you do? You have the baby, you deliver the baby. There's nothing out there logically that says the baby has to die. You don't want the baby? Give the baby up. But you don't have to kill the baby. You can literally deliver the child. You know who does this logically? You know who comes to this conclusion that a viable option is to just destroy the life of a full-blown human? Demons. It's demons that do this. The thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Well, apparently that strategy hasn't changed, and it's alive and well, no pun intended, in Massachusetts. You can now legally...
Okay, so yeah, so as you can tell, guys, this is not good. It's not good at all. Okay, so honestly, do not know what the count is, but from what I heard and understand is that there was billions of babies that had been aborted that did not have a chance at life at all because of one person thinks like, well, I don't have the best life. You know what? You could live the most ghettoest place that you can live at, and guess what? The baby, the child, it doesn't matter where there are. I mean, out of my own experience, my parents gave an ultimate sacrifice for me to have what I have now. It's tough, but from what they're experienced, I can't speak on them, but they did the best that they could. And that's all you need to think about, is the best of your baby, is to have them living a healthy and happy life. And the thing is that they were saying, what about me, what about me, what about them? They never got a chance of living a good life. And obviously there's so much potential a baby could have when they're grown up. They could be somebody, somebody that we don't even know yet. And so I'm just saying, y'all, I'm just saying that everyone has a purpose in life. Whether you believe it or not, it's ultimately up to you and what you do with that passion and drive you have. I just say that they're not going to remember what kind of environment they are. And yeah, when they're kids, sure, they're not going to expect anything from their worst, right? They're a teenager, of course, they're going to know that, hey, we're struggling, we're in a bad neighborhood and stuff like that. But you don't have to worry about that like years, almost like a decade later. But maybe it's easy for me to say because I don't have any on my own, but with all the other people that can tell you that, yeah, it is the best situation that they ever been to, and they got to learn more of what it's like to take care of another human being, and it's a big deal. And it's a crazy thing. But I just want to show y'all that this right here, I hate to be the Debbie Downer, okay? I hate to be that person, but this might be bad, but it could only get worse. I'm sorry, but it's gonna be worse than this. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that, you know, you think that this is bad? It's gonna be crazy. You're gonna see a lot of things, and hopefully we can see a lot of things. But this is just one of those things that are basically out and wide in the open, and it is insane. But oh my god, how disgusting is that? I mean, for them to clap like that, they act like it's the biggest accomplishment that they ever done in history of 2026, which is far beyond that. You could do a lot more, but you chose this route. I think that is the most disgusting way to pretty much slap people in the face. Like, why do I need to it's terrible. It's terrible. We definitely went backwards on this one, and I'm surprised no one's put a stop to this, but it happened, guys. It happened.